Hi, I'm Chris with CaseMaster. Today we'll be going over the setup of review codes in CMPOnline. Review codes are similar to task codes or tickler codes in that they notify users of certain items that should be reviewed on a case file before moving forward to the next step in the file's workflow. Before proceeding in this video, we recommend watching our case file basics video, as it goes over a few key screens that we'll be assuming that you've seen before. Okay, let's get started. I'm logged into a demo database in version 1.9 of the application, so it probably looks a little different from yours, but the same features should apply. To get started, we'll take a look at the reviews that we have set up on the current case file by browsing to Case File, Reviews. These reviews are specific to this case file, but we can see that we have several past due reviews, shaded in red, yesterday's reviews, shaded in yellow, today's reviews in green, and finally future reviews with no shading. If the review is a high priority item, we'll see the code in bolded red, while a low priority review has the code in blue. If we click the Add New button, we see our review code dropdown, which lists the review codes in the system along with a description of the code. By selecting one of the review codes, we notice that the description, assigned to, and date due are automatically populated for us with default values, which we can then override. CMPOnline comes packaged with several review codes, but we can customize them to fit our firm as needed. For example, we might want a review to remind us to send a specific document to the court or opponent in the case, or to review the file at a certain point. To set up our own review codes, we'll browse to Administration, Lookups, Case File, Review Codes. We'll click the Add New button to add a new review code. The code value can be any unique alphanumeric value up to 3 characters in length. The review text is the default description that will be used on the review when this code is selected. The assigned to is the default user to whom the review would be assigned. The number of days field specifies how many days to add to today's date for the default due date on the review. We can enter 0 for today's date. The Allow Future checkbox specifies if this review can have a date due further than 60 days into the future. This is helpful to prevent miskeys when entering a date due. The Opponent Required checkbox specifies if the opponent is required on the review before it can be saved. The priority is the high, normal, or low priority level for this review code. We can follow the same process to add or update additional reviews. Now we can add this review to the current case file by browsing back to Case File, Reviews, and clicking the Add New button. We'll select our review to see the default values populate, which we can then override. Finally, to see all of our reviews, or those of another user, we can select the My Reviews menu item. We can also add automation to this review so that it is automatically added or removed from the case file when a certain action occurs, such as generating a document or finalizing a check. Both of these areas are explained in detail in other videos. And lastly, from the main case file screen, we can view our reviews by clicking the bell icon in the top right-hand corner of the application. And that wraps up this video. As always, if you have additional questions, feel free to contact us through the Contact Support icon in the application or through our website. Thanks, and have a great day.